I am currently in the CVG airport in northern Kentucky near Cincinnati. I am currently here on a connection from Denver to Tampa. We'll go to the Transportation Mall, which I believe where the 8 p.m. is here in the airport. I love how this airport has the same brand of elevators as DIA, as well as having an underground people mover. Very similar airport. This is like a mini DIA, but the vibe of this airport is completely different from Denver. Here on 2, we'll go back up if there's nobody waiting. Excuse me? You're good. We'll just ride the other elevator back up at the A concourse, which is identical to that one. I like the murals that they have painted here in the airport. DIA should take some inspiration from that. So in this airport, there's just 2 separate trains that run on each side. And you can also just walk that way. In fact, at the end of that corridor there is how far I will be going.
Please board this train for Concourse A, the terminal, baggage claim, ticketing, and ground transportation.
I'll be entering here. One thing is for sure though, this airport does not have as good as announcements as DIA. DIA's announcements are much better. Probably the best announcements on a system, but I do find these trains interesting. I've never seen these trains used on an airport system.
Please hold on. This train is leaving the station.
We'll watch out the window here. The system also feels a lot less creepy as DIA's people mover, which...
Next stop is Concourse A. Shireen, Air Canada, Alaska, Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest, Sun Country, and United Airlines. Please move to the center of the vehicle and wait for the doors.
I love how short of a ride that was, but yeah.
Please hold on. This train is approaching Concourse A. Exit to your right for all gates serving Air Canada, Alaska, Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest, Sun Country, and United Airlines. Stay on board for the terminal, baggage claim, ticketing, and ground transportation.
It's definitely not as creepy as DIA.
Attention, the doors are closing. Stop.
Please hold on. This train is leaving the station. The next stop is the terminal. Baggage claim, ticketing, and ground transportation. Please move to the center of the vehicle and away from the doors. This train is approaching the terminal. Exit to your right for baggage claim, ticketing, and ground transportation.
And this is what is essentially DIA's first or ground area. Now, fun fact about DIA: when you get to the ground transportation exit, you literally have to exit the train. You will literally be kicked out, and I've never tried to stay on while you get to the ground transportation exit because, again, everybody gets out. It's in a separate direction. But here you can just ride freely. I'm pretty sure Atlanta Hartsford is the same way, so don't try riding the Atlanta Hartsford train all the way to the ground transportation exit, but here at CVG you can.
Please hold on. This train is approaching Concourse A. Exit to your right for Air Canada, Alaska, Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest, Sun Country, and United Airlines.
Here.
Please on board to Concourse B.
It's A. There's that tunnel there that I was talking about. And that's the other train there. The stations here are definitely not as nice as the DIA ones. They just all seem to be identical. I mean, I wouldn't rate this as being as the ugliest airport I've ever been to. This airport is actually pretty nice compared to others. Go up here. I'm just saying that, just in general, DIA is just on another level compared to other airports in the US. In terms of architecture, just a bit spoiled. They have probably one of the nicest international airports in the country, at least in terms of architecture. I'll go this way since he's exiting that way. And now we will head up to 1. So this one actually is a bit different from the other one. It only serves B and 1, but it does really go up the same height. If you know, when I was arriving here on the plane, both terminals are at the same height, but they are different though. This terminal is definitely older, and the ceilings are not as high, and it's not as big. They have a Blaze Pizza, wow.
Remember, passengers must closely control baggage.
That's really cool. I've never seen a Blaze Pizza in an airport before. Not even in DIA. Here is Concourse A. Now, when I was planning to come to this airport, I was planning to try Cincinnati style chili, but the restaurant that was selling it was under construction. So I couldn't get my fix of Cincinnati style chili. And my connection here is just about 2 hours, so I can't really leave the airport. Which sucks. I'm sure I could maybe get it at one of these places, but it's not the same. I want to try it at the Skyline Chili place, which is one of the most famous places for it, from what I understand. Don't ask me how I know so much about Ohio. Anyways, my flight will be up here at A16. And with that being said, this is Jake from Cincinnati signing out.